down to speak. He's an actor, a comedian, and actually is somebody that's been very, very supportive of all of these kind of movements, of the anti-austerity movement, of the anti-racist movement, and a whole number of other different things. So please give a massive welcome to Rufus Hound.
It's a rather odd introduction, considering that the speech that I wrote starts like this. Sometimes I wonder why we bother. Sometimes I wonder why we give a damn about other people when the world around us tells us not to. We now live in a society where notions of I, my, and me overwhelm the ideas of we, our, and us. Now, please, don't misunderstand me. This is not about to be a sermon from St. Rufus. I absolutely do want what is best for me and mine. The things that I want for me run chief in my thoughts. I can't help that. I'm an upright walking mammal. The instincts that I have for self-preservation and self-promotion have been honed over millennia. Selfishness is absolutely a part of who I am. It is a part of who you are too. But, and this is the important bit, so too is compassion. So too, collaboration. So too, community. So too, sacrifice. So too, seeing ourselves as part of something bigger, of holding in our heads the notion of right and wrong, and choosing to do what is right. Now, I was raised to believe that these are the things that define Britishness. That to call yourself British meant that you valued freedom, fairness, and opportunity above oppression, prejudice, and prescription. Brave men and women of every colour and creed have fought and died for the right to be free from tyranny, free to dream, free to live as they see fit. And they have fought and died for these things under our flag. And in doing so, imbued that flag with those values that those brave men and women fought and died for. Today, however, I am not so sure. Now I see people swaddled in Union Jacks telling me that this country should be regressive, not progressive. That it should cling to an imaginary past rather than building toward an attainable, sustainable future. And that it should turn a blind eye to the biggest humanitarian cause of our age. The people who have fled from Syria didn't do it for a council house. They didn't do it to get our money, our job seekers allowance, access to healthcare. They didn't do it out of choice, because fleeing for your life isn't a choice. You don't choose to take only what you can carry and leave the rest behind. You don't choose to put your baby in a little wooden boat in the middle of the night and push off out into the ocean. You don't choose these things. You do them because the only other option is death. And what choice is that? I believe that people are defined by their actions. It's not what you say, it's what you do. And yes, I am overwhelmed by the irony that I am talking to a group of people who are about to do, and that I'm standing in front of a podium talking. But the people who are fleeing for their lives aren't immigrants, they're not opportunists, or any other words used by racists and xenophobes to try and obscure their racism and xenophobia. They are refugees. They are people seeking asylum. They are fathers and mothers and sisters and brothers and sons and daughters. And if Britain were so much as a fraction of what it loves to pretend to be, we would be saying to these poor, desperate people, come here, be safe, let us help you. But we don't. Instead, we are governed by the selfish and the psychopathic, by the puppets of the rich and the corporate, by the weak and the cowardly, by election rigging, safety net burning, pig bothering Bullingdon boys who know a lot about Latin but sweet naff all about empathy, compassion, or basic British decency. And yes, I do say British decency, because to hell with you if you think Britishness is knowing all the kings and queens in order, or all of the words, the land of hope and glory. If you think that British means white as the cliffs of Dover, to hell with you. To swallow the daily mix. If you swallow the daily mix of lies and filth that plutocrats dress up as news, to hell with you. If you're too stubborn or stupid to accept that the only future worth building is one where every man, woman and child has a roof over their head, food in their bellies, and the freedom to be whoever the hell they want to be, to hell with you, because it will be a hell of your own creation. So to everyone here and to everyone going, good luck. At a time when we're being asked to define ourselves as a nation, to consider our place in the world, please know that for the vast majority of people in this country, you are the greatest Britons. And should the refugees of Calais ever hear this, then please know there are still British people who believe in justice. There are still British people who believe there is a better way. That there are still British people who think that if you can't get to us, we'll get to you. Not because it's easy, but because it's right. Not because we can't, but because we know we must. Because we're not selfish, we're not small, we're not self-serving. We are bigger and better and bolder and braver, and that is why it is our very best that are coming to you. We're sorry it's not more. We're sorry that you can't just come here and collect it yourselves. We're sorry that the people in charge aren't as good as the people they're in charge of. But as much as we can do, as much as we could get, it's yours. We are literally, and in every sense, sending you the best of British.